So, quick side note before we start building. This is actually a world called Valterra that I built a little while ago. I'll put a video, little link in the top, and I'll also put the download in the description. But I'm going to start building my builds here for a little extra inspiration. Alright, now to the build. These are the items you'll need, so pause and grab those. And if you want to make it into a base, this is what I recommend. We're going to start by making our front door. So we want a 3 long, 2 wide thing of snow blocks, and this is in the ground. On these last blocks, we're going to put our door, make sure they connect like that. And then we need to build the foundations of our towers. So on each side, we're going to put 3 along like this. On the left side, where our smaller tower is, we're going to have 1 diagonal, and then another 3, and then 1 diagonal, another 3, 1 diagonal, another 3, until we make a nice circle like so. And this one's similar, just going to be 2 diagonal instead. So 1, 2, then 3, 1, 2, then 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You should have 2 circles that look like that. Next, we're going to come inside the circle, and we're going to go up 5 all the way around. So that's 4, this would be 5. This one as well, 5 up. So you should have 2 cylinders that look like this. And next we're going to come over here and we're going to make our little side supports. So in the middle block, you're going to go up 2 and put a stair on top. Then you're going to put walls on each side and an iron bar like this and this. And on these ones, you can actually put a diorite wall like that and then 2 chains on top. So make sure you do these for all 3 sides, just not the one next to the door. It's a little bit different, okay? And on this one, we're going to do something very similar. So the 2 diorite, polished diorite like that, the stair there. We're actually going to have a wall, an iron bar on each side, just like the other ones. But instead of a wall here, we're actually going to go up 3 chains. 3 chains, and then, then an iron bar on top of it like that. Once you've got those in all the way around, we're going to come over here to the middle, and on each side, we're going to go 5 tall. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and connect them like such. Upside down stairs in the middle like that. And we're going to put a stair on the front and the side, and then on the same thing on the back, stair here and here. And then we got to put trap doors. Okay, so we're going to jump up like this. That way when we close them, they make a nice wall. So it looks like a larger door than it is. Let's make our little walkway. So we're going to put upside down stairs here, here and here, slabs in the middle of them on each side, and you can run pale oak fences across, pale oak fence across, and you're going to put a door actually facing this way. Oops, I did that wrong. So you want it to be on the inside of the block like that. Okay, then we can bring our snow up and over these doors. And we're actually going to get onto our first window. So from where we are, so there should be 1 snow block between this and our window. We're going to do 3 light blue stained glass panes up. Maybe in the center. Might be easier if you place the snow first, but this just helps me show you guys like that. And we're going to create these 3 tall windows on each side. Those diagonal blocks you can build right up as well. Just like this. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We'll bring the one I move the door up higher. You can do the exact same thing over here. So I'll even create the window for us. We've got this 3 high window. That's a little easier to place. The next thing we want to do is we have the same pattern on the chains on the corner. So it's an iron bar right where there's this snow block between floors. So we're going to put iron bars in the corner like that. Probably already did it on this side. Then we're going to go up 3 chains. So those chains are even with the window. Iron bar. Do that on all sides. Make sure your chains are facing up and down like that. And then on the bigger tower, you're going to do it on both of these little corner blocks like this. Okay, and iron bars. Now we want to keep duplicating these floors. So we're going to have 1 more floor on the small tower. We're actually going to have 2 more floors on here. So I'll show you how to do that. So right up from the snow, we're going to go up 3 and form our next window. So there should only be 1 snow block between the windows like that. And then make sure you do your corner chains as well. Same thing. So even with the window, we have 3 chains and an iron bar where the snow block is. On this one over here, same idea. Like this. Boom. And you're gonna have your 3 chains, iron bar. These diagonal ones will come straight up, and you're actually gonna do this twice, so there should be 2 floors that you're building up for a total of 3 windows, or 4 floors since you count the bottom as 1 as well, like that. So it should start to look something like this. Okay. So now come on into the back over here, and we're actually going to pop out these 3 snow blocks. Boom, 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 like that. And break the chains here as well. And we're going to make this 3 tall polished diorite, just like that. And 2 stairs, like so. Actually, sorry, I did those wrong. Like that and that, with a diorite block in the middle. And that will allow us to put doors like that. So see how they're actually on this block and this block. Boom. Okay. And then once we have our doors in, you can put ladders all the way up this block. So it doesn't really matter. I guess you could do this one as well. I just like it directly across from the door. You run that all the way up your snow. You can even come right below the door. So this is the top slab. It's going to be flush with the bottom of the window. You can run slabs all the way around in here. You do this for all the floors. So right like that. Come over here. I actually use trapdoors for part of the design. So that's kind of up to you. In this case, if you want to be able to see through this floor or not. And I put something down there. So I'll show you that later. But you could also just use spruce slabs. And I'm going to run ladders all the way up here. That way, as we build this top part, you have easy access to it. All right, let's cap off our towers. So starting with the small tower, we're gonna have upside down stairs, and then a slab like this, kind of creating this cool arch over each window. So go around all 4 sides and do that quickly. Boom, boom, boom. For these blocks right here on the corners, you can actually get rid of the iron bar on that top chain. Put a wall, and then a polished diorite that's flush with the other diorite. Just like that. Probably easiest to do the wall first if you're building it in survival. Alright, and then on each of these corners, I'm going to put a full block. And then everywhere you missed, you're going to put a slab like so. And then iron trapdoors on top of these. Nice little caps. Then I actually put diorite slabs down on this level. Or you could even, really up to you. This might even make more sense. But then you will have to, well, I guess the snow up here, you have to spawn proof it anyway. For the larger tower, right above the window is the same thing. Upside down stairs, the slab in the middle. You're going to actually come down 1 below the stairs. You might have to break the chain, sorry about that. And you're going to put 2 upside down stairs coming out from that diagonal corner. Okay. And then we need full blocks on top of those with a wall in between them. And we'll do one more just to show you real quick in case you missed it. So we're going to come down 1 below these stairs. From this center block, we're going to come out, up a block on each of those, and a wall in the corner. On each of these diorite blocks, you're going to put 1 full block above it, even the walls. So you should get a shape that looks like this. Something like that. On all the corners, you're going to put 1 more. I'm skipping the middle block and the 3s, and I'm also skipping these 2 diagonal blocks, like so. I put pale oak buttons facing the center. It's not really a necessity. Doesn't add a ton, but I thought it looked cool. Just like this, and they're all kind of facing towards the center. And then, oh, I don't have my iron trap doors. But then just like the other one, trap doors on top of our little sticky up bits. Right here on the bottom slab, you can run this all the way across. Fill it in with diorite slabs. And just leave a hole for your ladder. You might want to actually have a drop down too. So in the same corner as your ladder, pop this block, pop any floor blocks you put in all the way down to the bottom, and we'll put a water block there later. All right, come to the back. We're going to make our wall. This is actually going to be part of our wall right here. So we're going to go another 4 blocks like such. And each of these should be 4 tall, including the bottom block. We're going to go every other one, and you can replace the stair with a full block. 2 walls like such, and then a full block over the, actually nope, we're gonna go slab over them like that. Okay, and then wall sticking up on each of those. We're gonna go one diagonal like this, and we're gonna pull that all the way up, wall on top. Another one diagonal, and wall on top. Okay, so including this block right here, we're gonna go 8 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's perfect. It should put us right in line, one diagonal like this. We're gonna fill these guys in, and very similar to over there, this is gonna become just like that. Walls up like this, too high, and then slabs on top, and walls on top of those. This guy's really similar, it's just an even number this time, so we're gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna get this 2 wide thing in the center, and we're just gonna put 2 walls in here, or 2 wide walls like that. Slab, slab, and we're actually gonna put stairs like this to kind of give it a little more going on, otherwise it looks a little funny. Don't forget your walls on top of all your full blocks. In this corner, we're gonna build up a 2x2 of snow like such. Okay, get it. We'll put it 2 higher than the walls here, that way we can actually use it to put our next blocks on like such. Just have a bunch of upside down stairs facing you, and you can actually repeat that on the bottom just like so. After that, we're gonna go put 2 stairs facing each other to kind of still give us this effect. I don't even know, I should have looked up what these are called on castles, but give us that effect. Unfortunately, this tower is not wide enough to actually put a ladder inside, so that's a bummer, but it is what it is. On these blocks, you're going to add an iron bar in the corner like this, and then chains hanging down. I kind of did these at different lengths, so maybe that one's 3, and then this one goes down 4, and then this one goes down, we'll say 3, and then maybe because this one's over our base, we'll do 2. Just to kind of look like there's broken or something like that. Now if we come inside, we can actually turn all this stone into snow. I'll do that real quick. Probably should have had those doors placed after the snow, but oh well. So come in here, we're gonna replace all these with spruce top slabs, just to save a little bit. You can actually, if you want, skip a little step, you can save a little plus sign on the inside like such, because we're gonna put crafting tables like that. And I'll leave myself a little gap because we're going to put a redstone lamp in the center, and we're going to power it below with a lever, just like that. We could put some pressure plates here. You could put one on the outside too if you want. I don't know. I like them only on the inside. And we're also going to put pressure plates here and here. It's because we're going to have a water bucket. Don't click on the slab, it'll go in the slab. If we wanted our drop down for our base, it's our water bucket like that. And I can also turn this room into a storage room. So since these 4 blocks in the center like this are covered on the outside, we can actually put barrels in here, which is a nice storage spot. You could do this different. You could have each floor be like someone's room with their own chests and stuff, but I think this works really nicely as a base. We're gonna run chest up along the walls like this, just like that. Boom. Got a nice little storage room here now. For the upper rooms up here, I've got like a workstation room. This, I put some torches on the walls. For this room, it's a furnace room, so we got smokers, blast furnaces, and regular furnaces. More torches. We've got like a little bedroom with a jukebox, a bed, and then a scaffolding, flower pot. And that's our top floor. And I'll come back down over here, and this is a little bit different. So here I thought would be a great spot for an enchantment room. You can actually pop out this little shape on all these blocks. Do that as well. And if you put in bookshelves, we'll actually get a level 30 enchantment. What I love to do, oops, that design, hopefully you won't fall through the world, but a design I love to do a lot is with stairs. So you kind of make like a circle with stairs all pointing towards the middle, and then you can put a redstone block in the middle and then power it. So, oh, of course I don't have an enchantment table. So when you put an enchantment table on top of it, it kind of glows from the bottom and it like stands up taller. I don't know. I've always done that. And then you could even pop out these blocks and you could use them for storage. Like you put like a chair, barrels and chests, or like, I don't know, an anvil, grindstone, stuff you might need down here. I like to put at least a chest with my lapis in it. This room is really the only room, I didn't know much to do with it. It could be another bedroom. So some additional ideas, if you want to add to this, you could make this into some farms. That'd be cool. Or you can even have some animals inside of here. You could put another one of these towers if you just kind of copy it and put it on the corner here. That might look pretty good. One more idea I had that you could actually do is kind of turn this into a big gate for like a mountain base. So you have like your gate here, and maybe you don't use the walls in the back, and this actually leads right into the mountain, into like some kind of tunnel that goes in the mountain, and you make your actual big base in the mountain. I think that'd be pretty sick. I hope you enjoyed our snow castle build today. Please comment down below anything else you'd like to see me build and make a tutorial for it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.